Invention after invention, industries, scientists, and hobbyists are always surprising us with new technologies that we previously only imagined could exist in the distant future. What it offers us is so new that it shows us what we might have to look forward to, and sometimes even creates controversy. Here are 5 incredible new inventions that you've probably never heard of. Let's go! Number 5. Armstar Bodyguard. No, that's not Batman's iPhone holder. After all, he's got a lot of cooler features in his armor. This is the Armstar Bodyguard 9XI HD01, which is made of cotton and flame-resistant fibers. In this armband, you can easily place your iPhone and a charger. Furthermore, it's equipped with a 720p video camera, a flashlight, and a rechargeable battery, which you can power iPhones and similar devices with. Like I said, this glove is not actually a superhero accessory, but rather invented in response to numerous mountain lion attacks that repeatedly occur in Southern California. Thus, it's not only a stylish iPhone holder, but it's intended for self-defense. Going to number 4. P&P Office Waste Paper Processor. Recycling is becoming increasingly important, especially when it comes to the use of printer paper. We need to be conscious of how much we use. About 20 million tons of paper are consumed by US companies each year, and that number is only increasing. A trio of Chinese inventors wanted to solve this problem and conceived of this new recycling unit. The P&P Office Waste Paper Processor transforms paper into a pen. How does that work? The sheet is clamped to a device similar to a typewriter, collected, rolled, and compressed into something which a ballpoint pen refill can be inserted into. However, the device raises some questions. How many pens will a company use to make this recycling make sense? Especially when most employees take their notes digitally. Number 3. License plate remote control. Greetings from Bond, James Bond, as this invention can be used to easily cover or uncover the license plate on one's car. There are various versions of the so-called plate flippers, which can tilt up to 90 degrees and can even reveal a hidden message for the person driving behind you. Additionally, simpler models can be used just to cover the plate up. It probably goes without saying that this is not allowed on most roads, and if you are caught, you can face a fine of at least 50 euros. Depending on the provider, this invention has a value that ranges around 70 to 80 euros, and considering that, it's advised not to be used at speeds higher than 21 kilometers per hour. And if for any reason this all works, if that cover mechanism and license plate can be discovered on a speed image camera, it'll come with a much higher penalty. Number 2. Brainwashing Helmet. It's pretty well known that the use of helmets in the military has changed a lot over the years, but this latest invention in the field of skull protection includes not only a thicker lining, but also a quite different and controversial feature. In fact, a group of researchers from Arizona developed a helmet that regulates the brainwaves of soldiers. The technology is based on high-frequency audio signals that stimulate only certain areas of the brain. At first, that sounds just like targeted brainwashing, but some of the effects it can contain are helping fatigue by sending signals to the brain that drive adrenaline levels up. Similarly, the technology could also help in the opposite case, by relieving stress and even minimizing pain. That the research in this area is considered controversial is completely plausible, yet it still depends on plenty of research to ensure that inventions like this remain science fiction. And finally, number 1. Sports cars out of the laboratory. As part of the design challenge at the LA Motor Show, Mercedes presented the sport car of the future, the Biome. The extremely wide 4-seater stands out not only because of its innovative design, but also because it's unlike anything that's come before. The entire chassis is based on a skeletal structure that can open into halves like the shell of a clam. But the most advanced aspect of the carriage is not even the design, but the fact that driving it helps produce a more harmonious future. The Biome will be powered mostly by a genetically programmed seed and an organic nectar that will be produced and gardened by Mercedes. Now that might sound incredibly far-fetched, but not so much according to experts. In particular, they point out that it's possible to use many of the Biome's techniques in some cars already on the road today. Okay, well I hope some of these inventions blew your mind like they did for me. Anyway, why don't you subscribe if you want to see more videos, or check another one out right here. Until next time, keep looking forward. Bye!